In the previous videos, we were reading and discussing about the classification that was given by Robert H. Whittaker in the year 1969, that was 5 kingdom classification. You remember? In that we have already read about the first kingdom, that is Monera, and in this you read the example bacteria, right? You read the feature. The very important aspect of this kingdom, this group of life forms, is the cells. The cells were prokaryotic, right? After Monera, you read about Protista. In Protista, what advancement was there in the cell? In this you read the example amoeba, and what advancement was that this prokaryotic cell changed to eukaryotic, right? And after this Protista, you read another kingdom, that was fungi. Do you remember fungi? And in this you read the example mucor, right? Or bread mold, clear? Or rhizopus also you can say. This mucor, you read that in fungi they resemble plants because they used to remain fixed at one place, right? Do you remember the figure of this? Like this. Means they remain fixed at the soil, no, not at the soil. It may be a wood, it may be a bit of chapati or bread, means a substrata you can say. So this remain fixed, so they resemble plants, but main feature was that they were non-green. This was the main feature, means they were not autotrophic, clear? They were not autotrophic, they were heterotrophic in the mode of nutrition. Another thing is they were unicellular also and multicellular also. And multicellular ones, they were arranged one above the above, resulting in a hair-like structure like this. And this structure is known as Hyphae, that helps them fix or adhere to the substrata or the organic material, right? And at the top of Hyphae, so many Hyphae of this kind, they made a bundle, and this resulting structure, this bundle, is known as mycelium. Do you remember? And at the top they have a fruiting body, that is the sporangiophore, and inside this sporangia or spores were present. Spores are nothing but similar structure to seed. So we have read about 3. Now how many are remaining? 2 are remaining. The next kingdom that Robert H. Whittaker suggested was Plantae. So Plantae is same as you have already read about plants, and you are very familiar with the plants. You come across them, plants, in your everyday life. The basic feature of this is, these plants is green. Green due to, why are they green? Are they painted green? No, it's not so. They are green because they have chlorophyll, right? This chlorophyll, the green colored pigment, chlorophyll, right? And second thing is, they are multicellular, right? Here you see, when I say multicellular, means their body is made up of so many cells. And multicellular, what kind of cells? Eukaryotic, right? Eukaryotic means cells with nucleus. The third thing, when we read about the cell, cells are surrounded by cell wall. Cells are surrounded by cell wall, clear? So cell wall surrounds the. And the fourth thing about them is they are autotrophic in the mode of nutrition. Autotrophic means they can carry out photosynthesis, that is food making process, in their green leaves, and they can turn the atmospheric carbon dioxide, the water from the soil, they combine them together and turn them into starch or sugar, right? Sugar. And another important thing is that some of the plants, we read them in plants, they are very small and we cannot distinguish between the parts. Means you cannot say which body part makes the root or stem or leaf or branch. You can't distinguish these parts. Such body structure is known as thallus, right? And such plants, subsections, subgroups of these plantae are known as thallophyta. So thallus meaning a body structure where there is no distinction of root, stem, leaf or branch or any parts, right? But they are plants. Now why are they plants? It's because they are green in color and they are autotrophic in the mode of nutrition. Their cells have cell wall like that. Clear? So regarding the size, when we talk of size in plants, the plants may range from micron. You remember micron is unit of length, that is when 1 millimeter is divided into 1000 part, right? This size to huge trees. Huge trees means many, even 100 meters high, right? 100 meters high, beyond imagination, so tall, like towers. Some plants rise high to that height even, right? And they are very thick also, woody also. These are the basic features of plants that you should know, right? And when you go close to plant, in the first lesson of class 6 you have already read the plants. They are very well organized, well developed structures having root system, then shoot system, right? And the root system helps them to fix in the soil, so water, mineral from the soil, and sometimes these roots modify for carrying out different functions necessary for them. Similarly, the shoot system is above ground part, and this makes the vegetative as well as some of the parts are reproductive also, like flowers and fruits. So plants have roots, then stem, branches, then leaves, flowers, fruits. You are familiar with all these structures, right? So this is all about, or this the living beings on the earth which were having these features: green in color, multicellular cells, eukaryotic cells, cells surrounded by cell wall, autotrophic in mode of nutrition. They had this, where some plants they don't have this distinction, and their length or size also from micron to huge, many meters, and they have well developed root system. This type of living forms, they are included in kingdom Plantae as per Robert Hooke. And some common examples of plants you can see, you may be asked in the examination, name unicellular plant. Though this is not very correct to say they are plants, but we read them for the sake of study. We have kept them in plants. Unicellular plant, you can say Chlamydomonas, right? Chlamydomonas, and all other many the common plants that you come across in your day-to-day life are mango is multicellular mango, then guava, banana, then you can say apple, oranges. All these are multicellular plants, right? Multicellular means they have their body is made up of many cells, right? That's all about the kingdom Plantae, right? If you have any doubt, you can just put a question or just write a question after watching this video, right? Thank you. Have a good day.